Okay, now let's focus on few more retouching techniques. Let's say if I want to move this little kangaroo near its mama. So in the latest version of Photoshop, Adobe team introduced a perfect tool called Content Aware. Keep in mind, this tool is not available in all the version of Photoshop. So if I right tap the spot healing tool, I can find Content Aware tool from there. Then make sure these values are same in your computer, right? And now what I'm doing is little bit zoom the document, and let me try to draw a rough selection border around the kangaroo like this. Then I can change the position where I want, right? And if I tap enter key, it's automatically blend with that area. Let's say if the color or any part of the image or content is missing after I change the location, then I can try with higher value of structure and color, right? So with the structure, I can avoid missing any content in the subject, and with the color option, I can blend the color pixels with the moved area perfectly. Okay, so let me undo the action. And guys, imagine if I want to remove this kangaroo from this area. So what I'm doing is, again with the Content Aware tool, draw a rough selection over this area like this. And then drag and place it over the kangaroo. Then tap enter key. There we go. So within the fingertips, we can remove or change the position of a subject in your image. Okay. Now if I activate extend option, I can extend any part of the subject with Content Aware tool. For example, if I draw a rough selection over here around the leg area, something like this, right? And now if I drag it down, then I can extend the leg of this kangaroo a little bit. There we go. Okay, now let's try to fix this image. Imagine that I want to remove these cans from this ground and make it clean ground. To do that, I'm going to use clone stamp tool. Before that, let's duplicate the current layer from here, and then turn off the original layer and make sure to activate the duplicate layer. Then make sure mood is normal, opacity is 100%, flow value is 100%, and airbrush option is turned on here, and then from here choose current layer. So guys, the clone stamp tool also functioning as a brush tool. So if I tap right square bracket key, I can increase the brush tip size, and if I tap left square bracket key, I can decrease the brush tip size. Then near this can, with hold the Alt or Option key, click to pick pixels from the grasses. Now what happened is, the clone tool is selected some pixels from these grasses. Okay, then if I paint over the can, I can clone the grass with the can object. Likewise, with hold Alt key, click to select the pixels from grasses when needed, and then paint over the can area to remove it. Okay, so likewise guys, let me continue to clone the grasses over the can images. So when needed, you can tap left or right square bracket key to increase or decrease the brush tip size and continue the painting. Okay. There you go. Now I can compare the current status with the original layer if I turn off the visibility. Okay. Now let's try to fix this image. Imagine my client is want to remove the wires and this ball from this image to add a banner or something. To do that, I can use spot healing brush tool. Before that, make sure to duplicate the original layer. Then make sure other settings are same as here. Okay. Then you can adjust the brush tip size as you need. So let me decrease the size a little bit, and then if I paint over like this, I can remove the wires. Okay, so likewise let me remove the wires first. Let's say if tool is not apply the fixes properly, then you can decrease the brush tip size and try. Oops. So guys, I feel in some places the tool so strange to fix the things. Okay, so let's try to do something like this. So what I'm doing is, instead of using spot healing brush tool, let's try to fix this with content aware tool. So make sure to activate move option and activate new selection option. Then let me draw selection over here like this. Okay, and then move it above the wire area to replace them. There you go. Right, okay, so that is working, so let me continue with that. Okay, so I fixed the upper portion, but in this area it seems a little bit smudged, right? So let's fix that with the clone tool. So let me increase the brush tip size a little bit. Okay, so let's keep like it, and now try to fix this area. So guys, if necessary I can reduce the opacity from here and try to make a proper blend, right? So based on your image you may try with a lower value of opacity if you feel clone is too hard with that area. Okay, okay, so it seems fine. Now let's fix this segment. Before that, with the polygonal lasso tool, let's draw a selection around this ball like this. Okay, now with the clone stamp tool, let's try to fix it. There you go. So guys, without a selection, if I try to apply a clone, right, you can see it's gonna be a mess up. So it's better to make a selection first in order to fix tiny areas like this. Okay, now let's fix the remaining segment. So again with the polygonal lasso tool, let's draw a selection like this. Okay, now if I apply clone inside here, it's not cloned beyond this selection boundary. Okay, so with the clone stamp tool, let's fix it. There we go. So guys, likewise you should be able to work with comparative tools if necessary to fix an image. Okay, so that's all about in this lecture, and I hope you enjoy the lessons. In my next video, let's learn how to fix colors on an image.